Okay, so I got these questions from Lindsay on the group. So if we do end up posting this, I have been officially typed. I won't say what my type is.
I have not.
So you can guess in the comments, and then I'll give you a thumbs up if you're right. But basically the way it works is like I will ask you a question, and then you'll just ask me the same question back. Okay?
Okay.
So, okay. So, oh no, the house is on fire. I can only grab 2 things on the way out. What would they be? So so you have to answer for me. Like, what would I grab?
Oh,
Yeah.
This is like the dating game. Okay,
Yeah, see, it's fun. It's fun.
2 things that you would grab.
That I would grab.
The children.
Yeah, let's just say that the children are okay or not here.
All right.
Because that's obvious. 2 things.
2 material things. Your old iPhone.
My old iPhone? Okay, go on.
4S.
Okay. Go on.
And
Thing 2.
your iPad.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, Luis, I would take my new iPhone. Why would I take the old one?
Because it has Jason's text.
Oh, that's true. I think I could probably figure out a way to get him back. But
Okay. I thought they were just only on that one.
yeah, but I don't think I would think to bring it, honestly.
Okay.
I think I would take
Or then your new iPhone and
in the Pro Pad.
Apple Pad. Yeah.
I think you're probably right, yeah.
You might forget because it's not something that you know.
Yeah. So, oh no, the house is on fire. You can only grab 2 things. Okay, so what would they be? Now I have to answer for you. Well, I'm sure one of them would be some sort of watch. I don't know which one.
I just worked the watch box.
The whole watch box.
Yeah.
Yeah, you grab the whole watch box. That would be safe.
All these books.
Well, you can't
Just,
take
like,
all
just
of
put
them.
them in a bag.
You get 2 things.
A bag can hold many things.
Luis, the house is on fire. You get 2 things.
If the house is on fire, if the fire's upstairs, I'm just tossing these out the door.
Okay.
There's a door right here. All these books.
I think I was
throw
supposed
them right
to.
outside
I
this
was
door.
kind of supposed to.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go on.
Yeah.
You know I would. If it's that or having them burned down, I just toss them all right out the.
All right. Well, fine. I guess books and watches. Yeah, but you get 2 things. So books and. Yeah. Anyway.
So
Okay.
there's not going to be a fire.
Question 2. What are some silly things that I do that annoy or frustrate you? Silly things that I do that annoy or frustrate you.
I mean, if it's silly, by default, it's not annoying.
I don't do anything. Well, what annoys and frustrates you? Ideally silly. Like some stupid thing. Say it that way.
Yes, if it's like that, I don't classify it as. I know I'm.
Okay. Let's open the question. Annoy and frustrate you, but don't. I mean, what annoys you?
I mean, do you want me to say things?
I mean, not. It depends. Assume this will be posted.
Okay. All right.
So certain things probably no, but there are like 400 people in the group.
Yeah.
Only like 25 active.
I mean, you don't really do honestly, you don't really do a lot that would cause me to.
That annoys you?
Yeah.
Annoys or frustrates you?
Yeah, I'm very fortunate. You actually don't do a lot that would really annoy me.
I'll take it. That's good enough for me.
And if you do, I would say please stop that, and you do.
Okay.
So it's not a continuous thing.
Okay. All right. So never mind. When I ask you what are you doing on your phone, that doesn't annoy or frustrate you.
Oh yeah, that's no, but it's not silly. That's just annoying and frustrating.
I said I'm opening it up. So it doesn't have to be.
Okay.
So it just annoys and frustrates you.
Okay. Yeah. Asking me what I'm doing.
Yeah. What you're doing at all.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think so. Okay.
Where are you going? I'm going to the bathroom.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. See, that was actually mentioned in my Dave and Shannon video. I talked about how I say where are you going? Because I need to know. I just need to know. Okay. Okay, so what are some silly things that you do that annoy or frustrate me? Yeah, I agree. Silly it's not silly. Like, you don't do any silly things that annoy me.
I feel like that's a question that's like,
I think the idea is to like take
it's
the
like a
pressure
false
off.
question, right?
Yeah.
It's like,
Because if
it's
it
a
annoys
question-
me, it's probably not silly.
the question
so
itself is
we've been
designed
together
to,
for
like,
like some time.
lower the guard of the person that's being asked.
Yeah, I
because
think that's
really
that's a
there's
new dating, or at least like a younger relationship question. You know?
right. Like, oh,
Oh, it's
he
silly.
always- yeah, he always doesn't. You know, what do young
I
couples
don't know.
do?
They leave the toilet seat up. and
Yeah.
stuff.
like,
Okay. But things that you do that actually annoy or frustrate me. I think it's like when I ask you to like do the dishes and you do them in your own time.
Oh, I just thought of one for you.
Okay. So this is not going to be the annoy fest. So you get one more.
I get one more because I didn't really have one before.
Okay. What is it?
You don't pay attention to the orientation of the dishes when you load the dishwasher, and
That's-
therefore, like the spray doesn't hit and it doesn't get cleaned.
Well, allegedly. Okay.
Also, you load it inefficiently too.
Allegedly. Okay, ring ring. It's the President of the United States. He needs me immediately at the White House to do what? What does Trump need from Evelyn? I need to scoop this.
The President of the United States calls you.
Mm-hmm. He needs me.
Trump calls you.
Trump. So he
Maybe
tweeted
it
me.
should just be the President.
Well, let's say, yeah. I thought about making this Obama.
The office.
The office of the president needs me for what? What do they need me for?
Probably something aeronautical related.
Like what? I mean,
Hijacked airplane. You have to go in there and like with a gun and like
I've
take
never-
out the terrorists.
Stop. That's not true.
You don't know have some secret
I
like
don't
phone
know.
code to shut down all the planes.
No. I mean, I don't know guns. I don't know.
That would have been pretty impressive.
But what do you actually think? Honest question. Like, what is like the thing that I could do to like national interest?
I mean, it would have to be something like airplane related.
Okay, I have other skills outside of airplane related things, but okay, fair enough.
Organizing a voting.
Okay. All right. Great. This is actually
you're-
really interesting.
Well, you're an aeronautical engineer. You're
I
not
know,
like
but
a-
I have other skills in
electrical
life.
engineer.
I know, but I first of all, okay.
the president called
No, that's
you
cool.
for.
That's fine. I'm a project manager for a living. I don't do aerodynamics, but that's fine.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
No, it's
You
fine.
can-
If it's
well, that's what I
just
said. Like with voting, like you manage some voting,
thing.
or you organize some sort of voting. That's where I was going with that.
Okay. All
Organize
right,
some
my
sort of
turn.
voting.
My turn. Ring ring at the
Event.
President of the United States. He needs you immediately at the White House for what? He needs you. No.
Random useless facts.
Stop. Yeah.
Pop culture
Actually,
facts.
no, seriously. You get the call because he was thinking of somebody in some movie and he couldn't remember who it
Oh,
was.
man,
You're the phone a friend.
I was having a debate with Michelle, and what was that name of that rebel pilot
Right.
who flew in Hobbs?
Right, so
with
now
Luke
we're assuming it's
Skywalker?
Obama.
It's Dak. Obama.
Right.
Dak.
Yes. Obama needs some critical Star Wars trivia because he was
Come to
chilling.
find out, he could not take the Empire all by himself.
Yeah, that's
Rest in peace, Dak.
yeah, yeah. I think so. Although I'm supposed to do it for you, and you're the one who said it.
Sorry.
It's interesting. I have typed him. This isn't the way he's acting. Is not how I've typed it. Anyway, okay. I'm not great at blank, but I also don't usually consider it a problem. So I'm not great at what, but I don't consider it a problem. I'm not great at what?
You're not great at. Okay. But you don't consider it a problem.
But I don't consider it a problem.
You're not great at yard work.
Yeah, no. Well,
Actually,
you
you
don't
don't
know
do
because I
yard
don't
work.
do it. Yeah.
Well, I think that counts as you're not good at it. If you've never done something by default, you can't be good at it.
Okay. Fine. Okay. All right, my turn. Okay. Also, don't usually consider it a problem. Oh man, you're not great at a whole host of things.
Oh, that's true. But I'm so lovable.
I'm trying to think though. What are you not great at, but that you don't consider it a problem? You're not great at like organizational systems. But you really don't consider it a problem. Like, you get by just fine.
I'm good at micro organizing on a micro level.
Yeah, like for, yeah.
But I'm not good at macro organizing.
Yeah, like big workflow systems or like life systems and stuff. Like, you're not really good at that, but you don't consider it a problem. Like, you get by.
Yes, that's true. That's true.
So, yeah, sometimes I don't, yeah. Okay, so I'm feeling entrepreneurial and starting a business. What is the most likely reason it would succeed? What is the most likely reason it would fail? So, my business, I'm starting the business. Why would it succeed? Why would it fail?
It would succeed because you would be able to organize it, get all the things, finances, just the systems aspect of it. You would have down.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe your people skills, your customer service skills.
Oh, customer service skills?
Yeah, because you don't have a lot of them.
That's interesting. I don't agree with. I mean, I'm a manager. Like, I do people skills
Like
all day long.
dealing with like annoyed customers.
Yeah, I used to back in Panera days. Yeah. Yeah, I remember I still have a wound from when I burned my arm and they didn't even notice.
Okay.
But if that's why you think my business would fail.
Yeah, I can't think of any other reason why it wouldn't.
Okay.
Because business is, there's a lot of factors going into business, but I can see you preparing ahead for most eventualities.
I feel like what would fail, like I'm just kind of talking for myself, but I feel like what would fail is a lack of not getting started, like, because I would be spending so much time of like, we got to get this right, that I might not take it to the people, Like, I'm working on this podcast and like I haven't posted anything. I just keep recording.
That sounds more like me. You're more of a
I am a doer. So I think if there was like an expectation out there, that's why I think I do well in corporate, because it's like there's an expectation out there, so I'm gonna go do it. You know what I mean? But I feel like if it was my own business, the hardest part would be getting the doors open.
Yeah, I can see that.
That's what I think. I think it would fail before I even start selling whatever. Like, that's usually like the issue. Like, I think, man, I'm so smart, but what am I gonna go sell? Like, what am I gonna go do?
Yeah.
That's always the challenge. Anyway, that was a lot on me. So you're feeling entrepreneurial and starting a business was most likely to succeed and was most likely to fail. So first of all, I think you would totally start a business on this watch stuff in some sort of way. So that would be the thing. And then it would succeed because you would like know the business. Like, you would know, let's say theoretically, let's say you had just like, what do they call it? An angel donor who gave you all the money in the world, so you're able to get stock and stuff. Let's just say that for, argument's sake. I think that you would do really well because you would know, like, this is, like, you would know your market. You'd know, like, what's rare, what's going to sell, what are people interested in. Like, you would have, like, the market down. Where it would fail, sort of,
everything since then.
Where it would fail is different than me. Like, I think I would, like, hesitate to go to the people. I think you would be out there with the people, and then you might, like, lose interest and go to and decide, like, I want to go do something else, or you would, like,
I hope not.
Yeah, me too. I'm just again, like, this is a theoretical situation in which an angel donor has given you unlimited funds, and so I feel like your business would succeed because you know your market, but it could fail because you decide, today I want to go do cameras instead.
No, I don't think so. I think it would.
What would fail?
It would fail because I tend to research and study every aspect of everything and just getting off the ground. Like,
so
I would never feel
That's funny. So you have the
that
same problem.
that I have enough research. I would just keep on researching and researching and until I would just amass.
Here's the difference. I think you would keep you'd keep trying to amass all knowledge, whereas mine would be like, I don't want to take this to the tribe yet.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I think I would get to a point where I'm like, I have what I need. Like again, like, I'm working on this podcast. I have like 5 episodes recorded, but I'm not releasing them.
Right.
Like when I used to do my blog, like, I would write all these blogs. They'd be really good. I'm not putting it out there. So I feel like my problem would be marketing, and your problem would be never getting off the research.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. We should post this so people can start.
Which means together we'll be unstoppable.
Together we're unstoppable, Voltron style. Yeah. Okay, that was a good one. Okay, we are invited to a dinner party full of strangers. What do I do? Dinner party full of strangers.
Hi, my name is.
What? That's what I would do.
Yeah, you go up to them.
Okay. Yeah. And then do what?
Talk to them.
Talk to just whomever? Or?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's true. I mean, I'm not gonna go to a party and just sit around. I think if we were invited to a dinner party full of strangers, and you number one, you wouldn't want to go.
I would do the opposite.
Well, you wouldn't want to go. Like,
Yeah.
first we're invited. It doesn't even say necessarily that we're there. It says we're invited. So I feel like it would be first it would be a conversation between you and me. I think we should go. You never meet new people. Let's go. And you, no, I don't want
I
to.
don't know if that's social.
No, and you'd be like, I don't want to. There's a football game on tonight. Whatever. Right? I don't feel good. I didn't sleep well last night. Something. But once I pushed you and got you there, I think you would be fine. It would just be
Yeah,
gay.
once you punch a hole in the middle, you'd have a great time.
That's from A Mighty Wind.
I win reference.
But seriously. Once they punch a hole in the middle of this guy, he's okay. Okay, so we're still. Oh wait a minute. We're still at the dinner party, and I talked to someone for an entire hour about what? What am I going to talk to some stranger about for an hour?
Man, these social questions.
Well, what is just something I could talk about for an hour?
Planes?
No. Like, that is my business. Why am I going to sit around and talk about what I do all day?
No, you do
You can do this.
exercising,
Mm-hmm.
health related things,
Mhm.
diet,
Mhm.
exercising, martial
Mhm.
arts.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
This.
Yes. Oh
Typology?
God, yes.
Somebody says, "Oh,
Forever.
I'm into Myers-Briggs." Oh, you
forever,
are. Luis, I could talk about like a billion things.
Yeah.
I'm surprised, like TV shows. You know,
Yes.
like somebody brings up Avatar: The Last Airbender. Sci-fi.
That's true.
Yeah, martial arts. You already said. Apple products. We'll talk for a while.
Unrelated note. It's kind of annoying that
Fitness.
the camera is on this side.
I said the same thing in my
You know,
typing video.
I wish it would just be.
I said
in
the
center,
exact same thing in my
'cause
typing
I
video.
can't even.
I said the same
like,
thing.
If I'm
'Cause
looking
if
at the
you're
middle
looking
of
at
my
yourself,
eyes,
yeah, I said the
it's
same.
distracting.
So those of you that have seen my typing video, same rant. I don't know what that says.
I feel like I need to be looking at there.
Uh huh.
'Cause that's where everyone is.
I know.
It's
But
rude for me to be
I
looking.
know. But I know. What were we talking about? Oh, you. Okay, what were you talking for an hour about? Number one, Star Wars. You could be in an hour-long conversation about Star Wars.
Yeah.
You could. Watches. You could be in an hour-long conversation about watches.
True.
Cameras. Different types.
True.
I don't know about an hour for cameras.
Camera, not anymore.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Not anymore.
I'm
I've
not
kind
sure
of
about that.
moved away from
Yeah.
that.
I'm trying to think. Because you also have, like, like kendo and stuff. Like, I think you could.
Yeah.
I think if you met somebody who used to do that, too, I think the two of you could, like, talk about it. You know?
Yeah, probably true.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I think any of those things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Like I said, once we get you to the dinner party, I think you're okay. Like, you know, and
Yeah.
if there's someone, and that's the other thing, there has to be somebody there who has a similar interest. Like, if we get there and nobody shares any interest, like if it was a work party for me, you might not, you know,
That's
depending on the
probably like-
people. Yeah, like I have seen that happen where we've gone to parties and you're just like, I'm done. Actually, mostly like with my family. Like if we show up at a family reunion with my family, like you're just like, you're bored. Like not my immediate family, like my dad and my brother, but like
Right.
my cousins, you've got nothing to talk about with those people. Because you don't know anything about popular current culture, so they couldn't tell you. Like, they'd be like, "What about the Kardashians?" And you'd be like, "Who are they?"
Well, I mean, I know who they are.
You're aware,
Yeah.
but you're not gonna talk for an hour.
No.
And you're gonna quickly get drained and leave. Be ready to
That's
go. So, I feel like actually my coworkers you might be better off because a lot of them might be into a
It's
wild-
not as riveting as the Byzantine history.
I mean, I guess. Okay. Okay. This one is a little bit weird. Like, yeah. Because I was like, what? But here we go. Ready? If you could give everyone in the world one of my non-physical qualities, what would it be? So everyone in the world is blessed with something that I have that's not physical.
Your rational thought.
Okay.
The world could use more rationality.
Yeah. I agree with that. Yeah, nothing. I have no comment. Yeah, they do. For you, I think it would be your even keeledness, like the fact that you don't freak out, because you don't. Like when we get lost, like you don't freak out. You actually become more calm a lot of times.
Yeah.
Like when I freak out, like so we went on this vacation in Japan. Like this was a while ago. It was like 2011. We were in this like we don't speak Japanese, and we were in this like mountain tour thing. How did we get up there? I don't even know.
All right, let me explain it. So we went to this. We went to see a temple.
Yeah, it was
right?
a temple complex.
Up in the mountains.
Up
right?
in
so
the
you had
mountains.
to,
It was like a monastery.
So you had to get it on this.
Yeah, did we take
like
that rope thing up?
Yeah, that ski.
Yeah.
Like a ski lift thing. Except it's
Yes.
not.
It was like a rope thing.
Yeah, but you're enclosed.
There's a
in whatever
name
it is.
for
I
that.
forget what it is.
Yeah, I didn't
Air
like it.
gondola.
It made me
Or
uncomfortable.
something. Anyway, and it
But we got
closed, but because we don't speak Japanese and couldn't read the signs, we didn't know it closed at X
Whatever
time.
time. And so we were like enjoying the history, and then
So
all of a sudden
basically,
we're like, oh
it's
crap.
like they closed, and like the last call for the little air gondola thing to go down left us, right?
Yeah.
So because we were on the other side of the
Yeah.
complex,
Yeah.
so we were like, okay,
Uh-huh.
how are we gonna get off this mountain? And there was this road essentially what that the monks
steep.
used.
It was like
Yeah, it was like this.
So
It was
steep.
crazy steep
It was
road.
insane. Like it had like what do you call it? Like rivets or not rivets, but like ridges like cut into it so a car could actually get traction.
Oh, come to find out, those
Ridges.
cut into the road were there since like the 1700s.
Oh,
It was
really?
it was for carts on
I
horses.
did not.
It was the horses could get their hooves in the road. It's true. And then the car, yeah, it was
Is that a
traction.
question on
It
here?
was for traction for the hoof. The point I'm trying to make is look, the monastery is like 800 years old.
Whatever.
The point I'm
Okay.
trying to make is that we had to
We had to get down.
get down off this mountain, and she was freaking out.
I was freaking out.
We
I was
actually
like, freak
a
out.
monk passed us in a car
Yeah.
and was not helpful.
No.
I was disappointed. I was like, oh, a monk will help us. He was like, no. He's like, no, it closed. Yeah, we know that, sir.
Yeah. Can you please put us in your little truck?
He's
So,
like,
but
no. So we walked all the way down, and then I had a suggestion. My suggestion was, I'm not as introverted, I think. We should just knock on someone's door, because there was like a town down there.
What were we gonna
and
do?
we could just be like, hey,
Konnichiwa. That's all we had.
well, I had a little book, and we could be like, basically, help us out,
Yeah.
point us to a bus, or can you take us downtown or something?
Yeah.
Because it was getting dark. That was the other thing. And I was
No,
like,
it wasn't really.
Was it?
No,
It was getting dark.
it was pretty much broad daylight. No, because remember the days were so long. Remember that?
That's true. Okay.
Um,
But anyway,
yeah. Or
long
no,
story short, we found a
whatever.
bus.
Yeah, a bus just.
And the
randomly.
bus driver took pity on us because we were like, ticket, which wasn't valid. But he was just like, stupid foreigners, get on the bus.
Yeah, to get us back to the train depot,
Yeah.
which was like near our
So
hotel or something.
thank you for the graciousness of that bus
Yeah,
driver.
and thank you for my good planning of having all of our hotels were always near the train depot, the entire trip.
Actually, it was the same temple that was used for the film The Last Samurai.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That was the temple.
It sure was. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so that was a great story. So yeah, I would give everyone in the world that even keeledness. Then we'd have less people freaking the fuck out.
Yeah, you were freaking. I remain calm because
Yep.
I had
Because you
to.
are. Okay. Surprise! The boss called this morning and is giving everyone the day off. What am I going to do with 8 hours of newly available time? Me. Like, ooh, I don't have to go to work. What do I do?
You would do everything that was required of you.
I knew.
The last thing you would
This
do
actually
is
did
something
happen.
for yourself or fun. You would do everything that is chore related or that is required of you from the tribe before you think of yourself.
This actually did occur. Remember?
And I'm the opposite.
This just happened like a month ago. And that's exactly what I did. Went to Costco. I did the laundry. Now, I did clean out the laundry room in a way that has not been cleaned out since we lived here.
That's very nice.
But, yeah. Okay, so ring, the boss calls and giving you the day off. Okay, what do you do with the 8 hours of free time? Number one, first on your agenda, go back to sleep. That would be the first thing you think. You'd be like, oh, I don't have to come in. You would drop off the kid. I don't even know if you, well, yeah, you drop off the kid because you wouldn't make me do it. Like, you would be like, okay, I have a day off. I'll take the kid to the daycare, right? The kid that he would take the kids to daycare, but then he would come home and immediately go back to sleep.
Yeah, I think I would be paralyzed by so many possible things that I could do for myself.
I haven't. I'm not done. I've been. See, unlike you, I actually had I've been thinking about this question.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Number 1 on the agenda. You go back to sleep, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then you sleep for, I don't know, however much time as you need to sleep. And then you would just wake up because you wouldn't set an alarm or anything. Dude, yeah.
Once I wake up,
little-
though,
Yeah,
go back to sleep is
we get up so early, though. I think you would go back to sleep.
That's
I think if
possible.
you got the unexpected call at
Possible.
dark 30, I think you go back to sleep.
How many more questions are
This is like it. There's like one more after this. So you would do that, number
there?
1. First on the agenda. Second on the agenda, I think you would mess around. Well, you would eat. You would probably make yourself an actual breakfast because
Mhm.
we usually don't really eat breakfast in this house. Like,
True.
and like, yes, right now we're doing intermittent fasting, but I feel like, given the day off, I feel like you would bust out the eggs, bust out the bacon, and make yourself a legit breakfast. Or you'd go to that cafe,
Yeah.
and you'd get them to make you a breakfast
Right.
with a big old cinnamon roll. I'm assuming. Let's just assume.
No.
Well, okay. I think you would. Maybe not now that we're trying to kind of, that you're. I'm not trying to lose weight. I'm just trying to maintain. But either way, though, you get yourself a nice meal. So sleep, food, and then like it's hard to say because it would depend on like what your goals, like what you're into, whatever the hobby of the day is. Like if the hobby is watch stuff, maybe you would research and watch videos and take a class on that.
Research in general for anything.
Yeah, you
is
would
probably a
research
strong-
something. Yeah, whatever the thing is, you'd research it.
Yeah.
And actually, I feel like that's what you would spend your day doing. Like, I'm not sure what else you would do. And then all of a sudden it'd be 4, and I'd be coming home.
Time flies when you're researching.
Yeah. I mean,
It's never
you
enough
used
time in the day to research all
back,
the things that you need to
back a
research.
couple years ago, you worked nights, so you had these full days. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know what you filled them with, because you weren't, like, cleaning up and stuff. Like, I'd come home, there'd be no dinner. There'd be no dinner made. And I'd be like, you got the day off. There'd be no dinner, though.
Yeah, but yeah.
So what do you think you would do?
I would research something.
For the whole day?
You'd be surprised how fast the day goes when you're researching.
I think, yeah.
I mean, that's what I was trying to say earlier. Is I would have so many possible things that I could be doing that I would probably lose
Track of time. I
a
think
significant
you would.
amount of time trying to decide
think
what
you
it is I'm
would.
going to do.
I think you would. I think you would lose track of time. So, but am
And
I
then
wrong?
I would be like, I should have just been
Am
researching
I
the
wrong
whole
about
time.
food though? I think that's priority. Well, priority 1, sleep. Priority 2, food.
Yeah, I would have to find some sort of sustenance.
Yeah. Okay, this is the last one right here. If I could change 3 things in the world tomorrow, what would they be? What 3 things would Evelyn change forever in the world? This one's hard.
These are so...
This one's hard, I thought.
World peace.
Me? I would do world peace.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
We have
probably.
kids. We don't want them to be in a war or
Mhm.
threatened by war.
Mhm.
I think that's a pretty
So I would do like
reasonable.
Earth. What is that? United Earth or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
United Earth Alliance. Okay. What else?
Changing the world. All right, that was the question.
Yeah, 3 things. You get 3 things that I would change. Yeah, that I would change. That's it? That's all.
A Star Trek utopia where like no one needs money.
Yeah, that would be, yeah.
They never explained how that worked.
No, but, whatever. This is a free-ended question.
And when that began, because Scotty
No.
totally bought a boat. In Star Trek.
Well, and there's
6.
always gold press platinum, so I don't know. But
Yeah,
you're right. I would want
Well,
a
that was
TNG.
never Earth. That was
I would, yeah, but still, that was Starfleet. But yeah, I would want a TNG style utopia. Sure,
Ferengi, but
sure. That's the same as the first one, really.
what?
You said world peace and then a utopia. Kind of the same thing.
Well, money utopia, right?
Oh, I see. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, fair enough. Yeah.
So no money.
Yeah. Okay.
Things just. So I guess you would necessitate you need like a replicator. So
I was
you
gonna
could
say,
then-
how can you not do the replicator?
Right.
Like
so
if we're
all
changing
your needs
things.
were met.
Yeah, replicator done. I'm done.
But then if all your needs were met, would society would become stagnant, right? Because there's no desire
I don't know.
to do anything.
I would at least want replicator and
just replicate anything.
I would want replicator and transporter technology. Done. I don't know if that's like a possibility. I almost feel like we should add the one in here of if you had a superpower, what would it be?
Also, the reason why people would do anything would have to be for recognition, right? Because it's not for money.
Yeah, and then we get competitive and ugly. Okay, so
Yeah,
are those
it would
the
start
things?
a whole different other
So now
topic.
I have to pick the 3 things you would do. I think you also would do the Star Trek style, TNG style utopia. We don't know how this would occur, but you know, whatever. Don't worry about the war. That's number 1. Yeah, moneyless society. Yeah, somehow, and unlimited resources. You know what I mean? Somehow.
Actually, I was gonna say
Magic.
I was gonna say unlimited energy, but we need to get into space.
And
right?
then you know what I would, okay, it doesn't say this. It says if you could change 3 things in the world, and I guess I'm taking this to like crazy land, but I think you would get a hyperbolic time chamber. I think you would love a hyperbolic time chamber. That you could go in and you could train in, and then you could come out, and it would be, except for that you would age in there, I guess. So somehow get rid of aging.
I think the holodeck would be better,
Yeah, the holodeck.
right?
I'm surprised you said I'm surprised you didn't say I would figure out a way to live
I
forever.
mean, my God, if you had a holodeck.
I think if it were really me,
First of all, for
really
martial
me,
artists,
I would want to. Okay, we're talking at cross purposes, but one of my things in reality is I would figure out a way to cheat death. Like if I would put my consciousness into something, or something like that, like Doctor Who style.
you have a life extension,
Yeah,
like in Red Mars.
I don't think we live long enough. I'm not okay with 100 years. I would CGP Grey style figure out some way to end death. I don't know if you can end death, and I don't know that that's good because the planet's only but so big.
I would only want immortality if we had the world peace and like unlimited resources, because that would suck.
Yes,
To be in a
And the-
post-apocalyptic world
and the
forever.
ability to leave this place.
A spaceship would be nice.
Well, and a planet to go to,
Yes.
right? That's like decent. Okay.
You might as well just be a god and then create your own
Yeah, I would. Yeah.
your own universe to play in.
I don't think that was what Lindsay intended with this question. But
Yeah, it was pretty open-ended though.
It was. It didn't say. So I want to add one more. I want to add, if I could, to you, if I could have one superpower, what would it be? What do you think the superpower I would pick?
Oh, sorry, I was thinking about myself.
I think we should post this.
Well, we've had this discussion before.
What would I pick? I get one superpower.
Invincibility.
Invisibility or
Invincibility.
invincibility? Like, who's invincible? Is there any like Superman?
Like Wolverine has healing.
He has healing
Essentially
factor.
is
He has
immortal.
healing factor. That's different.
Essentially, though, he's
That's
immortal
different.
and
He gets shot,
invulnerable.
he feels that.
Yeah, but then it's just like, okay, I'm fine.
It hurts though. That's the whole thing with Wolverine. He feels a lot of pain.
Only
Whereas
because he's like,
Superman's just like.
but I mean, like you go to work at a desk office and it's like, oh, I got a paper cut.
like Wolverine's like
You're
Deadpool.
not like being.
Anyway, what would you think I would pick? That's not a bad one actually.
Invulnerability? Like Superman can't be killed by anything.
Right? Yeah, I would be Superman. Fine, I'll take that.
Well,
And
Superman
can
has
I
many
fly?
powers. That's multiple powers.
Oh, so I get one.
His invulnerability, right? He cannot be like you stab him, nothing happens. You shoot him, nothing happens.
Right. So is that what you're giving me? That's
yes,
what I get?
invulnerability.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I'd take it.
The Man of Steel, the Lady of Steel.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, that's a good one.
If I only get one, yeah. Well, fine. You get the same one.
I think I would go for the healing. So you're invulnerable, you can still die. You get sick.
With kryptonite.
With me, I don't
That's true.
think, I
Healing
don't think
factor's not
Superman's
bad.
immortal.
I think under the light of the yellow sun he is.
Immortal? I don't think I thought you meant he aged really slowly. In any case, invulnerability
If there's no
is not
kryptonite-
immortality. That's two separate things. You're invulnerable. I'll take the healing factor. I will take the
I didn't
immortality
give you- I didn't actually
and the,
tell you what I'm giving. Oh, I think I did give it
and
to you.
the healing, instant healing.
Okay, so you get the healing factor.
Mm-hmm. Instant healing factor.
Okay.
None of that other X-Men lesson.
Can I get Super Saiyan? I think I would want the ability to go Super Saiyan.
Oh, man, that's so many powers. Because are you gonna create a ball that can explode a planet?
No, I'm just saying I can go Super Saiyan. Like, I'm a regular person, and I could go Super Saiyan.
But Super Saiyan has multiple.
No, Saiyans can do all this stuff. I'm saying I may not have that ability. Like,
So your hair turns white.
and I become really powerful.
But can you create a ball of energy that can destroy?
No,
the planet?
let's just say I'm a
Okay.
human. I can't do that. Could Krillin do that? I think Krillin figured out how to do that though. So maybe
I wasn't really into Dragon Ball Z.
I was.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I would love to be able to go Super Saiyan. That's kind of like that Shazam movie. I think that's sort of what he's doing.
Something like that.
'Cause he just
I
goes
haven't-
Shazam, and then he's like, I want the ability to just be like, boosh, and like explode. I want that in my life.
I'll take healing and immortality. That's perfectly fine with me.
Well, we haven't seen that. Well,
More time to research.
guys,
My
we haven't
God,
seen.
can you imagine
We
if
haven't
you're
seen
immortal?
Logan, so don't tell us
Ooh, you'd have to have good memory though.
because I think he dies. Spoiler.
I haven't seen that movie.
I know, but I don't think he makes it.
Okay, that's a downer.
Okay,
Anyway.
and on that note, and on that bombshell, I think we're done. I think we
Mhm.
should post this, though. I think it's cute.
All right.
It's funny.
All right.
Yeah, this is kind of our
Let's not
banter.
do that awkward like ending.
Oh, I think we already are.
Okay, let me just press the button.
Yeah.